Welcome, family. This is the Velvet Locks with another video again for you. All right. I just want to really come on here and thank all of you new subscribers, all of my loyalty squad members who've been riding and rocking with me for a while. For those of you who have been going through some serious stuff regarding your narcissist issues, okay, meeting that person, dealing with that person, coming across that person, whatever the situation is, I got answers for your questions, okay? I was once in your situation, dealing with a narcissist, not knowing what the heck was going on in the relationship, not knowing that this person was crazy, a narcissist, was demonic, and yeah, so you're left with a lot of unanswered questions, but unless you're going through these situations, you'll be able to relate to this video, okay? And for those of you who are looking for answers to some things that's going on and you don't know what the heck is going on, well, maybe the answer is here, all right? So let's get into this video where I'm going to be talking about narcissists and their lies. Okay? Now, I'm very sure a lot of you who have been in these relationships know exactly what I'm talking about. We're talking about the craziness, the fabricated stories, the justifications. There are multiple excuses that you hear on a daily when you're dealing with these type of people. So let's talk about some of the lies that come out of their mouth. Now, the first major lie is the mask that they wear. The mask that gets you hooked, okay? The one that puts on this show, this persona that they are this type of person, that they're this stable-minded, you know, sweet, loving, mentally sound type of person. That's the biggest lie of them all, okay? That should be number 1 through 10. It's their masks that they wear. Narcissists start off, when they meet you, they're not really being their true self. They're putting on a costume like they're putting on a performance. So the person that you actually meet in the beginning isn't really who they really are. It's a mirage, it's a facade, and it's a big lie, okay? So yeah, that mask that they have on to show you that they are this type of person and they're really not. Lie number 1. Now, lie number 2 would be how you constantly are second guessing yourself. Okay, and I say that's a lie because you basically are second guessing your truth, your judgment, what's right and wrong based on the things that come out of their mouth. And a lot of times you know what's right, you know what you heard, but you're trying to decipher, you're trying to figure stuff out. So it's like this confusion state that you're in. All right, because you're trying to figure their words out. You're trying to figure out what's right. You're always second guessing. Did I not hear them right? Was it me? Maybe it is me. No, that's the lie that they want you to believe. They want you to believe that you're the problem, that you're the one with the issues, that you're the one with the hearing problem, that you're the one that's just always out of control, and they're this calm type of person. So whenever you got to second guess yourself in what you thought you heard, what you thought you saw, whatever the case may be, 9 times out of 10 you were correct, and they're lying to you, and that's what causes you to second guess yourself, because you're trying to figure out, did I really? Okay, lie number 3. Wow. Lie number 3 would be their empty words. Oh, I tell you, the empty words, the words that don't have any weight to it, the words that don't have any value to it. We're talking about the empty promises, the things that they constantly keep telling you, okay? Let's get some examples for now, all right? I love you, the biggest one of them all, okay? Empty words. I will always be there for you. I got your back. I'm going to pay you back. Okay? Big time empty words. What else? We're going to be together forever. I'm not cheating on you. I would never cheat on you. Okay? These are the empty words that we hear on a regular. when it comes to dealing with these people. A lot of times, you know, they just like to just shoot the breeze. Their mouth just flies off and starts talking, but their brain didn't catch up with it yet for it to actually co-sign. So the mouth is busy doing its business, running the streets, talking all sorts of stuff, making all sorts of promises, okay? But the brain was not there to co-sign it. So their words are constantly empty. They don't mean what they say. They just want to hang you on a string, keep you dangling and hanging on a string, and believing that they're telling you the truth. Well, I'm very sure a lot of you have found out for yourself that no, they do not tell the truth, and everything you second-guessed yourself about was actually correct. So don't ever believe a narcissist, because their words are never real. Their words are empty. They have no weight. They have no value. They have no substance. So yeah, they're empty words. Let's get into lie number 4. Things just don't add up, okay? They come to you with a story, whether it be their paycheck was short this week, they can't do this week, they can't go here or wherever. Their stories just don't ever make sense. It doesn't matter what it is. Their stories never adds up. So whenever you're talking to a narcissist, a lot of the times you're going to be in a state of confusion, because while they're talking to you and you're hearing what they're saying, it's just not processing right. When you're normal and your mindset is on a right path and you're stable-minded, but you're dealing with these inconsistent people, you're constantly in confusion, because regardless of what they tell you, it just never adds up. So yeah, that's another lie. Which also leads me to the next lie. Their reasons and their excuses don't ever make sense. You know how many times you will get a headache, you will get stressed trying to figure them out, trying to figure out what's truth and what's not truth. Because narcissists are constantly lying and trying to convince you that what they're saying is real. And a lot of the times, we as their mates try to really give them the benefit of the doubt and believe, or want to believe, that they're telling you the truth. But they just have excuses for everything. So just expect excuses that just don't make any sense when you're dealing with a narcissist. Which leads me to the next big lie and excuse. They like to triangulate other people and things to make you believe that they're telling you the truth. Okay? A lot of the times, like with my ex-narc, when we had our problems and I was constantly questioning certain things that just didn't make any sense. Well, my family, or I got to do this with my family, or I got to go take care of that with my family, or I got to rush to work, I got to do this. And half the times it wasn't nearly what he said. This is where they find their extra time as far as sneaking around, creeping around. But a lot of times narcissists like to move around, and they would use the excuse that they're going to go visit their family member, or they got to go to work, or whatever it is that they're trying to get out of doing for you. So just know that those are also lies, fabrications, exaggerations, whatever you want to call it. They will use an excuse to get out of doing what they promised to do with you or to do for you. All right. So yeah, their excuses are lies, which also speaks of the next lie. You ever notice that when it's time to pay bills, narcissists, they're either broke, short, or there's an excuse as to why they can't help you this month? Well, but then you kind of find out that they've been shopping. All right. My ex-narc used to always do that. He didn't have no money when it was time to pay the bills. But then check his closet. You will see brand new sneakers. Okay. Brand new this, brand new that. And sometimes it got to the point where he would hide them in his car before bringing them in the house. But the lies, oh wow, I got a discount on that. I couldn't pass it up. Oh wow, I got it on sale. Oh wow. But oh wow, when it's time to pay the bills, where's the money? All right? So yeah, they always have an excuse as to how they got something for cheap. And sometimes it ain't even that way at all. They just went shopping with the money that they promised to pay a bill. Now, another big lie that a narcissist tells you is when it comes to money. Never give a narcissist any kind of money. And I know that sounds bad, especially when you're married to the person and your heart is there and you're in a relationship, you're in a marriage. So you're supposed to do for each other. But when it's a narcissist, it's a different situation. All right? Narcissists are very bad with money. They like to blow it. They just blow money like it ain't nothing. At least my ex-narcissist was like that. I don't know about the other types of narcissists. Maybe there's some real stingy behind narcissists. But this one, he was stingy, but he liked to splurge and spend his money without budgeting, without thinking about tomorrow, without thinking that there might be something popping up around the corner in the name of a bill. Always blowing money. Soon as it hits his hand, it's already done. It's already spent. Okay, so they are horrible with money, which also means they're horrible as far as paying back money. This person always owed money, and he owed everybody money. And the problem with that is he never made an effort to pay it back. Instead, he would get upset. He would dodge you. Okay, you got responsibilities. But they don't think about tomorrow. They're only for the here and now. They're not team players. Their tomorrow is they're banking on you to take care of that bill while they freely spend their money on just whatever it is that they want. So narcissists, they're not reliable people. They're not responsible people when it comes to money. And they don't pay back their debts. No, they don't pay their money. They don't pay back bills. You ever notice things are broke in the house? Things just mysteriously break, or they're damaged and you don't know how or why? I know I'm not crazy. There was times that when this person first moved in, all of a sudden, within the same week, the dryer broke because he didn't like the dryer. He wanted to get a new dryer. So the dryer mysteriously broke. And what he says, oh, I don't know what happened to that. Maybe it was like that. How come everybody in the house knows how to use a dryer but you? Okay? Then all of a sudden, the washing machine mysteriously broke. So what I noticed was whenever he wanted to replace something in the house, it would all of a sudden become broke. Okay? Or I would walk into a room that no one uses in the house, that I use for storage, and it's all complete disarray. I'm asking who did this, who did this, who did this. Now, you know the culprit by the deeds. All right? So I knew my children, that was not them at all. They know crazy. They know crazy. So there's no way they're going to go to this specific area and just ransack it. But when I asked the narcissist what happened to it, at first he lied, as always. But he finally came out and told me the truth once company left. So just know this much. They will boldface lie in your face, knowing that whatever it is that they did it. But they won't tell you they did it. And a lot of times you won't find out that they did it from their own mouth. You'll just find out about it just by bumping into it. So if you find that things are breaking, you know, your vehicle, something's wrong with your vehicle, okay, there's a leak somewhere here or there, just know that it's probably the person that you're with. Because narcissists are very spiteful people. They're spiteful, they're envious, they're hateful. If there's something that you have that's attached to some ex-relationship, oh no, it's broke. It's either broke or it's thrown out. And they're going to lie about it. They're going to lie about it. So don't ever think that if you see something broken in the house, that they're going to just automatically come out and tell you they did it. Because half the time, and believe me, it wasn't the kids. It was the narcissist. Now, have you ever been dealing with, or not ever, but while dealing with your narcissist, have you ever noticed that their past keeps coming back to bite them in the butt? And when I say this, I mean ex-relationships that should have been resolved. Okay? That all of a sudden people start calling or popping up out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. And when you question that person about that person, there's an excuse, there's an exaggeration, there's all sorts of justifications. Okay? But come to find out, they're still in cahoots. They're still in communications sometimes with their past. So yeah, sometimes their past keeps popping up. Could be a situation, could be something that, some money that they owed their past relationship and they didn't resolve it before getting with you. So yeah, sometimes you get these people popping up out of nowhere, out of space. And you're wondering what's going on. And when you confront them, they got a million excuses, a million justifications, a million reasons why. They're always lying. Or they forgot to tell you about a child. A child, a whole child. Who does that? Who does that? So if you're with somebody and they don't claim their kids to tell you that they got X amount of kids and they're hiding or stashing one or two, listen, be very careful, you guys. You know, especially with the male narcissists. Females, you know, most of the time you see your kids, you have your kids with you. But with the male narcissists, I tell you, lies, 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 especially about children. So if you find out later on that your narcissist had children or extra children that you didn't know about, or an ex-wife or wife that you didn't know about, yeah, you guys, their past keeps popping up. They don't tell you everything. They tell you bits and pieces, and the rest is usually something that you find out later. Another big lie that they tell is that they're happy. Narcissists are never happy. They're never happy. You know, they wear, like my ex used to wear it on his face. I'm telling you, you would think that he is pissed off at the world. And I'm sure most of you who've been rocking with me remember that you would think that he's pissed off at the world, but that was his stance face. And actually, I would always wonder, what is he thinking about behind that face? Because he'll tell you, oh, I'm happy. You're happy. You know, like a droopy dog. I'm happy. That's not happy. You know, you're not showing that you're happy. You don't look like you're happy. You look like you're pissed off. So a lot of times they'll tell you they're happy and they're not happy. They're pissed off, or they're hating on you, or they're jealous of something regarding you. So that's another big lie. They're never happy. And one more, because there's so many different lies that they tell, but another one that you should also look out for is the lies that they tell their own family members. All right. I used to constantly hear my ex-narc lying consistently to his family, to his father, to his mother, to his brothers, to his children. Okay. And I used to always sit back and be like, dang, if he can say this to these people and that's his blood, then you know he ain't telling you everything. So listen, you guys, listen very closely. Listen closely with their words. Because a lot of the times, you guys, as much as they try to get you to believe that they're real, that they're telling you the truth, that they're this honest and loyal person, it's a big, bold-faced, pathological, chronicle lie. It's just a big lie. So, yeah, you guys, just know this much. Narcissists and lies go hand in hand. Hand in hand, and it doesn't stop. It only stops when you decide to get off that hamster wheel. All right, so just know that when you're dealing with a pathological liar, even the truth can be a lie. Okay, even the truth. So don't forget, you guys, continue sending your emails, sending me your, sharing your stories down below, or sharing privately with me on your email. But continue making this narcissist awareness year, day, everything. We're trying to bombard the internet, making everybody aware of the symptoms, the characteristics of these type of people, because that's the worst thing you want to do, is run into a narcissist. They're not the normal everyday type of people. They're demonic, okay? And that's something you don't want to play with. So these videos are here for your education. They're also here as a verification or a confirmation of things that you might currently be going through with the relationship that you're having questions about. And it's not until you bump into videos like this that all of a sudden the light bulb is on and you realize this person is a narcissist. All right? So, yeah, continue watching these videos. Share these videos. All right? And until the next video, you guys, be safe, and I will see you then.